Yeah, my name is Korzilius from Germany, born in 1964, so 45 years old. I come from an entrepreneurial background. My family business, or my father's business, was a 150-year-old ceramic tile business that we sold in 1997. Afterwards, I tried out several things, and in 2001 created Vapiano. Opened the first store in 2002, and that's mainly my focus now is in the restaurant industry, and based on my experience with Vapiano.
Mm-hmm. And what is the concept of Vapiano, really shortly?
Very shortly, it's fresh, authentic food that you as a customer can see for yourself. It's a front cooking concept where you interact with your cook. You don't talk to a service person, you talk to a cook, meaning you can really see and decide what you would like to have, and it's all about freshness and authenticity. There are plenty of motivations for starting your own business. It should never be in order to, I think the motivation should never be I want to become a millionaire or something like that kind of stuff. That will not help you in order to create a company. The motivation actually was that I wasn't really happy with the Italian restaurants I've been to in the past. So actually what I did, I turned everything into something else that I saw in the past as not being really very well executed in the traditional Italian restaurants. So I just turned it around into something what I thought was positive. And apparently I wasn't the only one, because today the company Vapiano has opened more than 52 stores in 16 countries. So every day on average we have like 1,000 guests per store.
So you made a lot of food lovers happy.
Yeah, and sometimes it's like if people say it will not work or cannot work, that really lights up the fire under my butt of proving them wrong. Sometimes I had to understand that people were right and I was wrong, because it just couldn't be done. And I also had like some companies that I started that weren't successful at all, where I really lost money. But sometimes it really works. So it's kind of my attitude of trying to not take the door, but maybe go through the wall, which sometimes hurts, not only me but others, but sometimes it works out quite nice. So it was really out of the blue. At a dinner we had with friends in Frankfurt, and I said, like, you know what, I prepared so hard for this private banking job, now I don't really know what to do, why don't I just open a pasta shop? And then there was a girl sitting there, don't talk, do it. And that was actually the initial thing of getting to my computer, writing the business concept. So it was just taking chances and just doing something that came to me like out of the blue.
So you think it's a bit of being at the right place at the right moment?
Absolutely, that's the most important, being lucky. That's what I like about this phrase. All people are entrepreneurs, but many don't have the opportunity to find that out, or many don't have the courage. In Western Europe, I think it's more about courage than opportunity. But you just need to take the courage and just say, do it. And I mean, there will be plenty of people to give you advice, good advice or bad advice. My advice is just do it.
Could you tell us about your latest project? Something you just...
Yeah, just right now I'm working on a pretty new project with an Italian company, which I'm not allowed to go into more details at that particular moment. But it's also been the restaurant industry. I took a decision 3 years ago that whether to do something completely different or to stay in the industry. And I think the restaurant industry is a fascinating one, and it offers great possibilities also for the next 100 years to come. So it will definitely be in the restaurant industry, hopefully starting by the end of the year.
The next country you'd like to visit, which one would that be?
Maybe I'll give you a different answer to what actually, or different answer is. When I was like, I know, 10 years ago, I always had this kind of stupid saying, I don't really want to go to Asia. Asia doesn't really interest me. Somehow Japanese, Chinese culture seems to be so far away, so I don't really want to go there. So I went to Italy, Spain and Europe, and everything that was really more closer to my culture I was more familiar with. And then one day I had to go to Japan for business reasons. And I found out immediately after a day that I was the stupidest guy around, not traveling to Japan or to Asia, because I found out that it's a spectacular culture, fantastic. I didn't understand the word, I didn't understand the culture, I believe, but I was absolutely fascinated. Coming back to your question, wherever I have a possibility to go to, I would love to go to.